Hello guys, welcome to my channel. For the returning subscribers, thank you for remaining consistent thus far. And if this is your first time, my name is Nsong Rawili. I am a Nigerian currently undergoing my master's degree in France. I share content on master's application, my journey here as an international student, my traveling experiences, and other useful content. If these are the kind of things that you have interest in, kindly subscribe. You wouldn't want to miss out on any of my updates. And please kindly give this video a thumbs up so it can reach as many persons as possible. So we'll be looking at courses that pertains to science and social sciences and the arts courses too. So you are going to see all these courses at very affordable fees of 243 euros. That is for your tuition fees, and then for most of them you could always pay it in installments, and for others that still scholarships available or funding or different aids that are available that can help you in paying them, and this is just for a year. That's for a session. So we are going to look at first school we'll be looking at here is Grenoble Graduate Schools of Engineering and Management Université, Grenoble Alpes. So this is actually the school that I attend, and they actually have different branches. I attend one of them, that's the industrial engineering arm of the school. So if you come here, you see the master's programs that they have here. So in engineering, they have quite expensive engineering courses. This is the one that I'm studying right now, sustainable industrial engineering. But let's look at the other fields like computer science. So if you come here to computer science, and we look at informatics at Grenoble, masters in informatics, music. You look at the cost here, it is 250 euros for the tuition fee, and that is a year. And for the application timeline, you can always apply anytime. So you can see applying now, and you can just like go to the website, and then you could read more about it. If you just go to the website here, you can read more about the course, like the different course programs and the models that you stand to benefit here, and see if it's something that you can do. And then let's look at another course here that it's quite expensive, that is quite affordable, sorry. So you come here to the natural sciences and mathematics, industrial and applied mathematics. You see here another one for 250 euros a year. This is for a session, and it's for 2 years. So you could always like search this course now, industrial and applied mathematics, or masters in industrial and applied mathematics at Grenoble INP, and you'll be able to read more about it. Like you just go on the website and read more to know like the models and whatsoever, like the requirements. And you can also apply anytime. The application date is anytime, and these courses are being taught in English. That's a good thing about it. So those are the two courses for this school. Now the second school we are going to look at is still like a bigger arm of this Grenoble INP, that is Université Grenoble Alpes, Université Grenoble Alpes. That's the one we are going to look at. So for this particular school, they have like lots of courses. I think up to like 4 courses that I looked at. There could be many more. So let's look at this one in mechanical engineering, masters in mechanics. So you see registration and scholarships, and it comes with a tuition fee here is 243 euros for this particular course here. And when you read it, you see that because some of them they could have like different programs. For example, in my own course, in my second year, we are going to have like sustainable operations management and sustainable product development. So it's also similar things for this one too. Now if you check, you can have like this is the masters in mechanics. You see you have like the different programs here. Come to this diagram here, you see you have like the different programs. You have mechanical engineering, simulation, turbulences, environmental, and so on. And you see the one that is being taught in English or the one that is being taught in French. So you see here, this one, the second year for this particular course is in French. This other one here is in English, and this other one you have the one that is both in English and in French. So here you can just simply go to the website to see how you can apply. So this is a link that can guide you there. I'm going to drop all these links below in the description section of this video. So that is it for mechanical engineering. In this same school, there's another course too in this same school. If I go back, let's look at another course here. So there are different courses here. There is a course in material science and engineering, marketing and sales. There are courses in nanosciences, plant biology, urban planning and design. So you could always check it out there, and you still see the fee here, registration and scholarships. You still find everything here. If you don't see it here, just for you to go to the link. But most of the courses in this particular school is around that fee. Okay, let me go back to the first page. So in the first page, so you actually see here, I filtered it to like English.courses only here. So it will only give me the courses in English. I need only courses in English. So you see master in biology, master in chemistry, and see master in chemistry first year, because in France we have two masters, master 1 and master 2, and this is for the first year of this chemistry course. And you see here the registration is 243 euros plus your CVEC, which is 92 euros. If you convert that to naira, you see it's going to be within 200,000 naira. So that is it, and it's a 2-year program. And this is the application timeline. So most schools in France, the application timeline is always open from January to March and from maybe April to May, but it's always at the beginning of the year. So you can just note this down. If you have an interest of coming here to study maybe next year, you should just be alert. So the first quarter of the year, you keep checking the school's website to know when the application process has started. So this is for chemistry. And if we go back, you see for civil engineering, it's still the same thing, 243 euros. Then in computer science, and other courses, corporate management, electrical engineering, and then masters in finance, health engineering, and so on and so forth. Then for the ones that don't have here, for example, this course here, that this is the one I study here, you see they don't really have everything here, like the fees. So they direct you to go to the school's website to have more information. That's the Grenoble INP, because Université Grenoble Alpes is like the big arm of this school, and then they have like the different institutes of engineering and administrative kind of courses. So that's the second school now. So let's look at the next school year that we have here, that is Nantes Université. So for Nantes Université, international students financing your studies, you come here. The estimated budget for enrollment fees is 256 euros for master's degree. Then for bachelor's degree, you have it there, and the PhD. And then they now give you a breakdown of your expenses, like if you have to do health insurance. For me, I have an health insurance. So with this health insurance, you can benefit from a lot of extra health benefits. You don't have to pay for it. So they also give you a breakdown of the housing that you have to pay there at Nantes. So you have university residence, monthly is 254. Then you have security deposits. This security deposit is such that if you break anything while in the course of your stay in the room, it will be deducted from this amount. But if at the end of your stay nothing was broken, nothing stolen, nothing missing, your money is refunded back to you. And this is just the breakdown of your meals. In this side, you can always find the courses. So if you're looking for the courses, you just come here to the like education, and then you find the application procedure and the international programs, and this is the English Thoughts programs here. So you find everything here in the English Thoughts programs or the international master programs. You find them here. The next one we'll be looking at is Université de Paris. If you come here in the menu and you check registration fees, it brings you here to where I am now. And then you find here in the list like for law courses, undergraduate, that's the license is for the undergraduate courses, double undergraduate degree, and then you find it for the master courses, that's master 1 and master 2 courses. Then you also find some other registration, and then you also observe that in some of these schools, like the engineering courses could be expensive as compared to the other ones. In some of the schools, they'll tell you for engineering courses is actually more expensive, and these are other useful links that you could find, maybe to find like international student courses. This is another link that you can find to select your courses and the application process and registration and so on and so forth. And then the scholarships that are available here, like the Eiffel Master Scholarship, the criteria and so on, and then how much you get to earn per year or per month. So the next school that we'll be looking at is University of Strasbourg. So in this school, you have the compulsory fees, that's the fees that you have to pay. This is what I was saying in the engineering degree, that you might have to pay more expensive fees as compared to the other ones. So you see, for engineering degrees, you are paying 601 euros for this school, but for the other master courses, you are paying 243 for the other master's degrees. So you can, that's what you find there. And then for the undergraduate degree, it is 170 euros for undergraduate courses here in the University of Strasbourg, and this is clearly for 2022-2023 fees. And from here you could always find like scholarships available and payment terms, and then you could always go ahead to find like the courses that you want to study here. So another thing you can actually do, once you know these schools that are offering very affordable courses, or their registration fees actually very affordable, you can just take notes of it, and then on Campus France, you search courses based on this school. Like you filter schools, for example, University of Strasbourg, you filter it in the school, and then you search for the master courses available, and then you also find if they're being taught in English or in French. The next one we are going to look at is Université Toulouse. Université Toulouse. I think I've been having an issue pronouncing Toulouse these days, so pronouncing it very well. So Université Toulouse. So here you find their payment to here in this school. So you see, for the registration fees, it depends. Okay, so sorry, so for the registration fees, you find the registration fees here. You see, you have 209 euros for master's course, and then for PhD you find it there. Then you have this mandatory fee here for other academic session. So you can see all the ones we are looking at is actually within the range of 200 to 300 euros for all the schools that we are looking at here. And then you have the payment method. You can always pay it in installments. Imagine you're paying 200 and something euros in installment. So these are actually the courses, like the law courses. These are courses taught in English here. We find the law courses here, economics, mathematics, other bachelor courses. All these courses are taught in English. So it's just for you to look at the one that you're interested in. You have the one in human resource, finance, marketing, English, which one is global management, economics. I think I saw some English courses too. Okay, so these are the English taught courses, and then here is the fee. And you even have, like, you can see have a reduction in the fee. That some things say, for example, they can exempt you from like some fees if you have the certifications. For example, you have a C1 level of French, if you have won like some academic competition, if you have like a B2 level in English, and so on. So that some different criteria see that they can still reduce the fee for you. In this Université Toulouse. The next school we'll be looking at is Université d'Orléans. I hope I got it right. Université d'Orléans. So in this school, you see for the masters it is 243 euros, and doctorate this. And then for the engineering, we have like 601 euros. That's for engineering courses. So this is what we have here. Okay, let me translate this to English so that we all follow. So these are the training here, the amounts, the amounts, but then you can always check here to find like the training catalogs, like in terms of the courses available here. You can find the courses available here. But then this is for the fees. The registration fee is here. Okay, so the next school we'll be looking at is Université Paris-Saclay. So in this school now, you see for the fees, for your bachelor's degree is just 170 euros, and then for your master's 243, and then for doctorate 380. This is yearly, not monthly or per semester. It's all yearly fees, and you see you can still pay in installments, and sometimes you can have an exemption. That's the good thing about these schools. You can always have an exemption. So this is the fee here, the payment fee. And if you go to the admission, you can always use this to find your programs that are being taught in English. If you go here, these are the programs here. You choose your course, and if for this one they're going to take you to Campus France. Some of them will apply via Campus France. Okay, these are the courses. You could always choose language of instruction. You choose English for this one here, and then we choose it's graduate school already, so we just search. I see all these courses are being taught in English: chemistry, civil engineering, electrical engineering, finance, foreign languages, human, industrial engineering, languages, material science and engineering, physics, mechanical engineering. For example, let's look at it. So you see it's 1 year, 2 years, sorry, and you find the course models, what you'll be taught in this particular program, and then the prerequisite that is needed for it. And like you already saw the fees already there, so that is it. So that is it for this course. You see the different things that you'll be taught here in this particular program here. So the next school we'll be looking at now is Aix-Marseille Université. Aix-Marseille Université. So in this particular school now, the fees payment, this droite d'inscription is like registration fee. So this is the normal fees actually, but then they say in 2022-2023 that you still pay the same thing as the French student or the European student, which is 170 for your bachelor's degree, and then 243 for your master's degree. You're still going to pay the same fee. The next school we are going to look at is TSM, that is Toulouse School of Management. The other one we looked at was Université de Toulouse or Toulouse Université. This one is Toulouse School of Management. So for this one, the fees here, the fees in this one here, we see for the master is 243, and well, the bachelor, that's license, which is the same thing as bachelor's, is 170 euros. And you see your CVEC that you are paying for student contribution. I think this CVEC is actually what really allows you to benefit from this exemption, because like if you see most of those schools, you could actually apply for like a scholarship, and if you have some issues, you could always write to them and say, okay, you're having issues, maybe you can't really pay up this amount, and luckily for you, you could be granted an exemption. Luckily for you, but 243 euros is actually already low, so I'm sure it's something that you can afford. And then this is for the PhD course, the PhD, and then they still have scholarship students here and some other exemptions here that you can benefit from. The next one that we go to, that is the +1, the last and not the least, is Université Paris-Saclay. So these are courses taught in English, programs taught in English in sciences. You see the science courses are taught in English. We see humanities, social sciences, and then health courses taught in English. Master in public health, 2nd year. This one is only 1 year. It's taught in English. And then for the admission, that's the fee. If you come here, international students, you can see your tuition fees, and this is it for the international students. Non-European and European is the same thing for Université Paris-Saclay. It's the same fees, 243 euros for your masters and 170 euros for your bachelor's degree, and that is it. So guys, for most of these schools, for the ones that I couldn't show you all the courses there, you can take note of these schools. If you have interest in any of them, you go on Campus France, you filter with these schools, and then you check the courses that you're interested in from the catalog that you have there, and you can go with any of those courses that you like. I hope that I've been able to help you, or now you can know how to better plan and prepare to know if you like to come to France to study with the available funding that you have with you. If you have any question, you can always drop it in the comment section. If you have any specific course that you're looking for, you can always drop it in the comment section. I will try and help you look for it. And if you need help maybe with the application process, that's going to be like next year, you could always send me an email in advance now to tell me if you need help with registering to this course or applying to any of these courses, and I'm going to do my best to help you with it. Just send me an email. If there are other means that you can reach me, I'm going to let you guys know in due time. Lastly, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, and if you are yet to give this video a thumbs up, please kindly do that so it can reach as many persons as possible. And remember to click on the notification bell so you know you won't miss out on my next update. Thank you. See you next time.